Oh my god, a hurricane is coming here. Do something, son. Calm down, Mom. I'll take care of it. How do you survive a hurricane? After hours of research, I found out that there is a hurricane survival guide, and this book has a step-by-step on how to survive a hurricane. And I want to test if this really works. In the last few years, I've been through several hurricanes, but I never really went deep into researching how I could go through this in a professional way. Or better yet, as the books say. As you saw in the news reports, Hurricane Helene is coming in stronger than the others. The passage of a hurricane along the southern coast of the United States, folks, has already caused the death of at least 5 people. Bringing with it powerful storms, it could reach Category 4, which is one of the most dangerous and poses a risk to life, and it's expected to arrive tonight. And we need to get ready as soon as possible because the winds are very strong and can reach over 200 kilometers per hour, and as you can see behind me, it looks like it's already coming, you know? The weather is really bad and everything is getting darker. Good thing I studied. From what I understand, there are only 5 steps we need to survive a hurricane. And as you can see, we're already running out of water. Wow, all the big packs, the ones that come in large quantities, are already gone, man. When a warning comes, people rush to stores and supplies disappear. I'll get a smaller pack so we don't end up with nothing. There are even flavored ones, lemon and orange. I'm going to grab some of these gallon jugs of water too, just to be safe. Wow, look at this. Almost all the toilet paper is already gone. We'll have to take one of these small rolls at least. It comes with 48. I found some others here, guys, but almost all of them are packs of 48. I think that's the biggest one. The Walmart staff tries to restock the shelves, but it runs out really fast. Behind you, everything is empty. Look, there are a bunch of those boxes over there, so people have already taken everything. It was packed with people. We got here when there are still a few things left, but they're about to run out. One of the last rolls of aluminum foil, guys. This is the scene we see the most here. The shelves are completely empty. People go in and leave with full carts. That's the stock room, and it seems to be running low if you look. See over there? Someone's carrying things? He's putting it in the cart and he's about to bring it out here. Yeah, guys, every shelf I looked at was empty. The employees were even trying to restock things, but there's just too much missing. And even with all this rush, I still had time to find the essential breakfast food. Who doesn't like a good bread roll, right? This one here is probably the last one on the shelf. They even switched it and put a cinnamon cream here. Who's gonna eat cinnamon cream? Some things were running out, so I started to prepare and grab some food. It needs to be practical things. Even the meat is running out. I don't get why people get so desperate about this. If the hurricane hits, the power goes out and water runs out, you can't cook. But even the meat is running out. Another empty shelf, guys. And I was thinking that maybe the best thing to do is to get some canned food. Practical things that we can open really quickly and eat. Or snacks, you know, like chips, cereal bars. We can't count on having electricity or water. If it runs out and we have none left, we can't cook or do those things. That's why Gui always tells us to be practical. Canned fish, guys. That's really practical. If we could take a whole pack. Eating this is super easy. You just open the can and eat it. Well, guys, I put together the cart with the things we got. I'm paying now and we can't waste time. Look at the map. The hurricane is getting closer. Well, this is the second item on the list, guys. We need to put gas in the car, fill up the tank, just to make sure everything's okay, right? In case we need to take an evacuation route or something like that. What do you know about the hurricane? What? The hurricane. What do you know about the hurricane? Florida, the hurricane. You know? Hurricane. Hurricane is fucking... I fuck hurricanes, bro. You don't like it? I don't like it, bro. Did you put some gas in your car? Yes, sir. Make sure everything is okay? Make sure everything is okay? Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good. Mission 2 accomplished. Now I'm sure I won't run out of gas, and if we need to run away, everything's set. I think it's a good idea for us to take one of these too, to carry some extra gas, guys. You never know, right? You never know. I went to the next gas station to explore the city and see if I could find any supplies. Everything was out of stock, until I came across this guy. Any recommendation or advice for this season? It's my first time.
Van Wickles, just be careful, just stay safe. If you see any floods on the water, just avoid that. Electricity, avoid that.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, brother. Got you. But we went out to explore the streets of my city to see how busy things were. There were empty gas stations, the pumps weren't even working anymore, and there were hardly any people on the streets. Yeah, guys, I think there's really no gas left. I also got an alert on my phone, warning that we couldn't stay out on the streets anymore. So that completes our third step, which was exploring the city.
Music coming up. Check this out, bro. I opened TikTok, took a look, and the first video I see, look at this. In Tampa, it's already raining really hard. Take a look. The streets are already flooding. Look at this. The car.
It's because there's a beach, so everything comes together,
right? For those who don't know, Tampa is like an hour and a half from here. It's nearby. It's really close. So this rain, they just posted this video. This rain here, it's coming this way now.
Look at this.
The cars, that's crazy.
Man. Look at this. This little blue dot here on the map blinking, that's us and the hurricane. Literally, the eye of the hurricane is right next to us. Man, how long until it gets here? Look at this. Tampa is where Vinny mentioned. See, it's already flooding and the eye of the hurricane isn't even in Tampa and everything here is already underwater. Now imagine in Orlando, which is right next door, guys, where I live. Tonight is going to be terrifying. Tomorrow, it's going to reach Category 4 and it's going to be right next to us down here, it says. The specifications, look, Category 1 hurricane winds are 137 km per hour, but in Category 4, the winds go over 200 km per hour. That can knock down houses, drag cars, not to mention the animals. Seriously, we can't just stand here watching this, can we? We have to take our next step to survive tonight. Fill the bathtubs with water. Thank God here in my new house I have 2 bathtubs like this and the other one is even bigger. So we'll have a good water reserve in case we really need it, or if it runs out we can get it from the bathtubs. Let's leave this one to fill and go to the other one. Look at the size of this one. It's really big, much deeper. Here we'll have a great water reserve, so at least I'm sure we won't run out of water. And they also recommend that we protect the windows. It can be with pieces of wood or something, so water doesn't get inside in case it rains a lot. And remove everything from outside the house. Good. Now that I've taken everything out from here, we can move on to our last step, which in my opinion, I think will be one of the hardest. Because we need to find a shelter inside my house, the most protected place of all, so we can hide, in case things get much, much worse. Who came up with the idea of making a hiding place inside the microwave? That wouldn't work. No, we need a shelter that can fit me and my whole family. Inside the pantry too. I don't think that's a good idea. Only I would fit. And look, here inside the laundry room, there has to be a nice little space. Maybe we could put a mattress here on the floor. We'd have to take some things out of here because the machines take up a lot of space. But it's a place that, you know, if things got really bad, at least we could come here, stay here hugging each other and close the door, just stay calm. In my small storage room, I think it's even smaller than the laundry room. I don't know, you know, but I think it only fits 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 2 people crouched down, and it's gonna be really tight. Here, it's the last place I thought we could do anything. There's so many clothes in here, seriously, my God. Wow, I have so many clothes, but I think it's gonna have to be here, you know, guys? It's the biggest space we have. It's a little closed room where we can take shelter. And this is right in the center of the house. So we're far from any walls and any kind of window, so we're really safe in here. It's like the core of my house. If we remove these clothes, there'd be plenty of space and we could put a mattress on the floor. Or we could make a small padded area just for us to rest at night. Wow, I can already tell this is going to be a lot of work, but it'll be for a greater good. I started preparing a shelter with some blankets and a few pillows to make it really comfortable. Look, it's already much better. There's a lot more space. I'm thinking about covering the floor here to make it cozy and even throwing some pillows in so we can sleep. We can make it a little better like this. I'm hoping we won't have to use this place, right guys? But we have to be cautious somehow because you never know, right? We can put the TV here if we want. Look, from here we can play some games, or if I want to watch a movie just to pass the time, right? After preparing the shelter, I started making a snack and decided to read a little of the Word of God, and that gave me a lot of comfort, enough to help me try to sleep.
Listen, even Disney's Halloween party was canceled because of the hurricane. I'm telling you, this is going to be really dangerous.
And I also want to try, guys, the sardines we bought in a can. I think it's sardines, this one, right? It's a fish, pieces of fish. I'm gonna try one and I hope it's good. We just have to open it. It's practical. I wonder if it tastes good. It's good. I'm surprised. It's great. Really good. Great protein. But it's just gonna be a snack for us in case we need it during a hurricane.